Hi, it's time to talk. I'm Dr. Bessie McCann, and I own and operate Derma Medical Spa in Washington State. I wanted to continue my conversation with you guys before about laser. We talked about the big risks of laser being a blister or some kind of scar, or just not seeing exactly the results that you had your heart set on. So the other things that we talk about with laser is that afterwards it requires some care, and that's different depending on the type of laser that you are having and what it's doing to your skin. So with laser hair removal, there's some inflammation afterwards. It looks a bit like razor burn right after, and that's normal, but you don't want to go hop into a hot tub right afterward or put a lot of heat on it. Or if you had a full Brazilian done, you don't want to necessarily go work out right afterwards, because that's going to increase that inflammation unnecessarily and potentially cause hyperpigmentation or just more discomfort. Hyperpigmentation is a darkening of color of the skin, and that can happen for a lot of skin types in response to inflammation and trauma. So we want to cause a little inflammation, but not so much that we are creating new cosmetic issues for you. When we do tattoo removal, we are creating a wound. So we are taking that tattoo ink and breaking it apart, and it erupts out of the skin. You get almost an instantaneous scab, and that is expected. We want to lift that tattoo ink out of the skin, and that requires a bit more trauma. Tattoo removal is pretty uncomfortable. We like to numb people up with numbing ointment, but we can also do numbing injections. So you expect that there's going to be a wound afterwards. It's a little bit like road rash, very focused road rash, right in the area of the tattoo. And you have a little bandage on that. You keep it clean. You try not to irritate it. You're going to treat it like you skinned your knee. And that takes a little longer to heal, so we usually do those treatments a little further apart. It is well worth it. Tattoo removal with laser is super effective, and nowadays doesn't require a whole bunch of treatments. It's typically going to be like 6 to 8 treatments. It can take more than that, but it can take less than that too, especially if you're doing a cover-up. So lastly, the BBL type laser has some inflammation afterwards. And again, just like the hair removal, you don't want to go jumping in a hot tub. Thanks for chatting.